We made it to Denver.
Champagne, champagne, and champagne, and champagne, and champagne, and champagne, and champagne, and champagne.
Alrighty, so we are at the airport, the creepy airport, the
Creepy
spooky
conspiracy airport.
We didn't see any creepy stuff, and I don't feel like looking around for creepy stuff. When you're in Middle America and West Coast, when you get to the airport, just get some fucking coffee. What do you think of the coffee, babe?
Get coffee or die. That's how I feel about it. It's delicious.
Is that my You know, I'm hella dramatic and I can't wait to get out into this Colorado air. Yes, I'm here. What's this here?
This is a check-in for our hostel. And
Wait, we can't show people's private information.
Right. So
We'll skip that part.
One of the staples here is they ask you for your spirit animal. Some interesting ones we found. One of them was Lucifer.
Oh my god.
You got Pony, which is like, it's cute. Beyonce. Everyone's Beyonce.
And what about you? What's your spirit animal?
I would say...
If you have to think about it, it's not your spirit. What's your spirit animal?
My spirit animal's a dog.
Your spirit animal is a cat. What's your spirit animal?
Ooh, Beyonce.
Beyonce. Everyone's Beyonce. All be Beyonce.
Yes, we are all Beyonce.
Okay.
We're all Beyonce.
No one wants to be Jay-Z. No one wants to be Jay-Z. No one wants to be Jay-Z.
Okay, so we just arrived at Ember Hostel in Denver, and it is a pretty unique hostel. I really like the look and feel of it. This is a private queen here at the hostel. I mean, it's a bit on the pricey side, a little bit more than what I'm used to spending. It's over $200 for 2 nights, but it's pretty worth it. I'm gonna show you the rest of the hostel. It's great. Even though we have a private room, we still have extra space for luggage storage on our floor, not like downstairs in the luggage room. There's a jacuzzi, there's a fire pit, and it's just overall really beautiful. A full functioning kitchen, and I think it's pretty worth it, and I can't wait to show you. So we're at Zepp's, and apparently they have really good sandwiches, but we also just discovered that they have $3 draft beers, and I think for that price, we'll probably have a few. This here is a White Rascal. Like this White Rascal. It is a Belgium-style white ale. You like it?
Kind of tastes like urine. I think I taste urine on the regular. It's light, it's crisp. I just don't like the finish of it. Low quality.
Thank you.
That's the IPA.
This is an IPA.
This one. It's easy. I can have
Okay.
I can have multiple ones.
Yeah, so I know exactly what
My
you're talking
turn.
about in terms of like aftertaste. It has that cheap beer flavor at the end. It like starts tasting like the Blue Moon, and then it gets a weird like citrusy like weird taste at the end. I don't know. Yeah, that aftertaste kills it. The aftertaste kills it.
The beginning's really good.
Yep.
It starts off with a promise, but then the ending is kind of flat.
It starts off with a promise, and then it ends very flat. Like you're like, oh man, like you
it
watch a
starts
really
off-
good
It starts
movie.
off Twilight episode, like the first one, where it's like really good, but then the very last movie, very bad ending.
The end tastes like
Quirks.
This is
Yes, of course.
which is my
This is
least
like a
favorite
beer
beer
pong beer.
ever in
Yes,
life.
You just
that's a
drink it 'cause
perfect
you have
Beer pong beer.
It's a beer pong beer.
This smells good already. This is an IPA, codename Superfan. This is such a light drinkable IPA that I can have with food. And usually that doesn't happen for me, so that's good. I like to drink IPAs by themselves. I can't really have them with food, but I can see this going well with food.
What do you smell?
Earthy.
What do you get on the nose?
What do you get on the tip of your tongue? What are you getting on your lips?
It definitely smell like a little bit of citrusy, hoppy. You get that little bit of earth tone. You smell a little bit of wheat in it.
But do you like it?
I do like it. It's like you said in terms of light. It's a light IPA. It's not strong tasting and bitterness at the end.
To be honest, I think it's an IPA that most people can drink. If you're not an IPA fan, you can drink that.
It's a good IPA. I'm not a fan of IPAs, but I can tell this is a very well crafted IPA.
Very well crafted.
I don't like IPAs, and I would drink this over that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It's really great
Fuck
to hear.
you, but yay you. So let's chug this and then let's get another one of those.
Green Mountain eggs and ham. Eggs, ham, cheddar, green chilies, and a pork green chili. With that Mountain Dew. Juicy.
It's good. Okay, so for me, this isn't my personal favorite, but it is well-rounded. It has sweet, spicy, crunchy. It definitely has all the textures. There's chicken on here, pickles, coleslaw. I mean, anything with pickles makes me happy. I thought it was gonna be spicier because it said red hot, and then the cashier server guy described it as spicy, but the sweetness really offsets that for me. Not that it's bad. Some people like that combination together, but for me, I just like super hot. The chicken is mediocre. It's kind of burnt. Like it was fried in dirty oil or something. I mean, I could see if this was executed correctly, that it would be really good. But as of right now, it's just average. All right, now that I've had time to process this damn thing, there's a very smoky flavor to it. And then there is some sort of white sauce on there that's a little creamy. So I guess that goes pretty well with the hot sauce. And the more that I eat it, the hotter it gets. So I'm not complaining about that. I can kind of feel the heat in the back of my throat. And remember that time when I said the IPA would go really good with food? Well, it definitely does.
Do you even Instagram, bro? It's a picture of a picture. So you have the angry Paloma. That's the
No,
This is the angry
That's it.
one. This is the happy one.
I like the happy one.
Angry, sad, depressed,
This is just called
happy,
Paloma.
gay.
So this is the Papa Salinas Double IPA, which I've known for years that it means it's double the alcohol content of IPAs. It's from Odd 13 Brewing in Lafayette. I'm gonna try it. So surprisingly, even though it's high in alcohol content, it's very smooth for an IPA. It isn't. It doesn't taste as hoppy as your normal IPA, and I'm not a fan of IPAs. But it's very smooth. It's very crisp. It's light. It's almost Pilsner-esque. It's delicious.
All right, let's talk about this right here. This is the Easy Street Wheat. It has an ABV of 4.6. But let me tell you something about this. When you drink this, it tastes like an IPA, almost like a double IPA a little bit, because of the bitter herbiness that it has at the end of the taste and sort of the beginning. I was a bit confused because it's literally a wheat beer, which is kind of confusing when you first drink it.
We don't believe them. Like, they had to have mixed up these kegs or something, because we tried the double IPA and it was so light. And it just tastes like a baby was like, let me make a beer.
So according to the website of this beer, it says it has citrus undertones and a fruit flavor. And I'm not getting any of that.
Is it a margarita if it doesn't have salt?
It's good. It's balanced. It's a little bit on the sweeter side. Definitely a little bit on the sweeter side.
Definitely a little bit on the sweeter side, I think.
Definitely on the sweeter side.
No, I ruined it. He said thanks.
I don't care. It's sweet for me. It's a sweet marg for me.
She said, what is this, Chipotle?
You know what? It does remind me of Chipotle.
Swaza.
It's like Baja Fresh Happy Hour.
If I drink this whole thing, are you guys going to be
Yes.
mad? It's my birthday.
Okay, go ahead. You know what's funny, Lee, about this? She can't chug anything.
She's a pussy. And now the whole world can see it.
First of all, I'm not a pussy. It's just cold.
You are what you eat.
I am what I eat. Stop. Don't make me laugh.
You didn't even drink
I'm
it.
coughing
Look,
because I am what I eat.
Let's see what
Ratchet and you know it's a snack. If you're ratchet and you know it's a snack.
Jesus Christ.
If you're ratchet and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're ratchet and you know it's a Torchys. Torchys.
Fried avocado taco.
With flour.
Tortilla.
Flour tortillas are for Americans.
It's amazing.
And I'm not gonna record myself. Yes, I am.
Yeah, what were you drinking?
Get.
I was recording. He said another round of for you guys, so
Say hello to my friend.
Hey, hello.
What was your name again?
Hey, my name is Eric. We're chilling out at Torchy's. Drinking a little drink, eating a little food, and let me tell you what, Beer Blazers podcast all day. Check that out. And I'm giving these folks a little advice on where to go.
Yes.
Denver is a beer city, so come on down.
We met him at Torchy's. He's our new little Denver friend. Thanks for the drink. Cheers.
Here we go.
Cheers to good times. That's a good drink. I'm recording you. Is that okay? All right. Thank you, Russ.